Right, the following is my favourite, just like we did abs, my favourite glute exercises. Your glutes, you've got 3 glutes. Your glute maximus, which is by far the biggest and it gets used a lot. Anything that causes hip extension, your glute max gets activated. Your glute medius is not as big a muscle group and it's at the side of your hips. And it gets activated with hip extension, but with outward pressure on your legs. And we've got to be very careful how we do that because we sometimes activate our TFL as well. And we don't really want that. We want to activate our glute med. And the third one is our glute min, which is another one that gets activated, but it gets activated with hip extension and pushing inwards. So I'm going to show you some simple exercises that get all 3 glutes, okay? Our first one is just a conventional glute bridge. So I'm going to get Lucy just to come up in a bridge position. She can do it isometrically, so she holds that position for a number of seconds, then she relaxes, or she can do it isotonically. She can come up and down, up and down. That's conventional glute max bridge. She's not getting much else apart from the glute max. If we introduce a band around her knees, so I'm just going to put this band through your knees here, and I want you just to push your knees together, Now I'm going to pull that there. This is very easy to do. Glute bands are very, very important in a glute workout. Hang on to that so you can keep it nice and tight. Now push your knees out. Now, Lucy's going to come up in a hip extension position, but now, because she's pushing out, she should be able to feel the glute med working, okay? And down isometrically or up. Now, this is a very, very good exercise because it gets your glute max and your glute med, all right? Now, a couple of variations on that. We can go isometrically where we hold. We can go isotonically where we go up and down. We can do it on a single leg, which we can do for all our glutes coming up. So the glute on the ground, the one on the ground's working, okay? So it's overloading one glute to do all the hip extension. The other one I like is when we come up and hold, and we do what we call flutters. So she just flutters out with the knees, and we're actually making the glute med work a little bit harder. We're isolating it, okay? Now, if we want to get the glute min to work, which doesn't get too much work anyway, but it's good to have strong glute mins, we take the band off, okay, and we put the ball or any object between Lucy's legs, and now she's got to squeeze inwards as she comes up. So instead of pushing out to get a glute med, she pushes in to get a glute min. You feel the difference? Okay, so without anything, glute max. With the band, glute med. With the ball, glute min. Okay? All right.